Hi, everyone.
Hi, teacher.
Hi, teacher.
Hello. Uh, how was your quiz, everyone? How did you guys do in general? I haven't seen your results yet, so that's why I'm asking. Okay. All right. Lisbeth, are you here?
Yes, teacher, I'm here.
Okay. Andrea Vianney?
Present.
Cynthia Guadalupe? Daniel? Salma Goretti? Mario Alberto? Diego Armando? Vanessa? There's a message in the chat.
Teacher.
Yes, who is it?
Diego va de camino a su casa.
Ah, okay.
Ujú.
Vanessa? Adriana Getsemaní, Alejandra Nayeli,
Present.
Marta Saraí,
Present.
Trinidad Liliana,
Present.
Kevin was here from 1 to 3, Montserrat, Montserrat Ramos, Lourdes Itlali, Natalia Alejandra, Paulina Sofía,
Present.
Máximos Iván, Josie,
Present.
Erika Susana,
Present.
Magda was here from 1 to 3. Luis Daniel, are you here? Probably he could be sick or something. I don't know. Luis Daniel? He got a measles vaccine today. He said,
Teacher, I'm here from 1 to 6.
okay, in a second. Ingrid Janet. Ah, Fátima Yamilet.
Present, teacher.
María Luisa.
Present.
Juan Carlos. Yaritza Yamile.
Present.
Fátima Berenice. Edgar Raúl.
Present.
Jorge. Andrea Abigail. María del Cielo. María del Cielo. María Guadalupe. And Luis Eduardo.
Present.
Where is it, Loli? All right, class, could you please open your books to page 77?
Teacher,
Yes, Montserrat Ramos.
could I have attendance, please?
Yes, of course.
And me, teacher, please.
Okay. Ready. Class, please open your books to page 74. Alejandra Magaña, can you read the communication goals on the right?
Yes, it's the communication goals. On the number one, evaluate weights and the price to shop. On the number two, this coach. I don't know to say. Your reason to add. And the number three, discuss the prevent shopping behavior. And the number four, persuade someone to buy on the product.
Okay, thank you. Azucena, can you read the title of the unit?
Yes, advertising and consumers.
Very good. All right, class, what is the meaning of consumers? Could someone explain the meaning of consumers?
Maybe who buy or use a product.
Okay. Very good. All right, so in this unit, we will focus on advertising, shopping, and shopping behavior. Let's take a look at the images. Citla, can you read the title? Read about?
Read about for shopping mistakes.
Very good. All right, class. So in pairs, you guys are going to look at the at the 4 sets of images. All right, and you guys are going to decide which mistake is the least serious and which one is the most serious. And you guys are going to give your reasons. Okay. But first, we're going to check some vocabulary First, we're going to see I'm feeling blue. Does somebody know what is feeling blue? What does it mean?
It's like feeling sad.
Very good, correct. And what about the word splurge? Splurge means to spend more money than a person can. If or not only that, but it can also mean to spend a lot of money. Let's say that I have 50,000 pesos and I spend it all in on a vacation trip. That would be splurging, in my opinion. And according to my economic status, 50,000 pesos on a vacation trip will be splurging for me. Spending more money than necessary. What about luxury items? Could you give me some examples?
Like diamonds.
Very good. All right. What about to go overboard on picture 2? Overboard. Overboard means to go over your limit. For example, let's say that you establish a 10,000 peso limit budget for a month, and you spend 30,000 pesos, that would be going overboard your limit. Spending more than necessary. Pass up. What is the word pass up mean? Okay.
Morning.
Sorry?
Like find a good sale.
No,
Wrong.
no,
Coming
not
from-
sorry?
Sorry.
No, please repeat what you said. I interrupted you.
Like find a good sale.
No. Pass up means when you don't take advantage of an opportunity. Let's say that there is a 50% discount on all the clothes in a store, but it's only for the weekend. But you go on Monday, so that would be passing up on an opportunity, missing an opportunity or losing it. And what about to endorse? In picture 4, endorse. Sorry. Okay, endorse means to express a formal approval of something. Now, if you see a celebrity on TV showing a product, let's say a shampoo or food or a drink, and the celebrity says good things about it or feels good, that would be endorsing it. That would be like a way to convince you to buy a product, but using someone famous, someone that you follow, or someone that you like. So if you see that person that you like, you're gonna be like, oh, if the person that I like likes this product, then it must be good. It must be good for me. All right, class, now it's time for you to go to the breakout rooms and discuss which of these problems are the least serious and which one is the most serious, and you're going to give your reasons. And also, when you are in the breakout rooms, could you please answer exercise B2? Let's read the instructions together. Danny, could you please read the instructions?
Yes, teacher. In your discussion, in your opinion, what causes people to behave in the ways the people in the picture do? In what way is their behavior similar? Do you know and you like these people? Explain.
Okay, thanks. All right, class. So you're going to answer this exercise 2 in the breakout rooms. All right, let me send you to the breakout rooms now. I'm going to give you a couple of minutes. Class, if you have a situation in the breakout rooms, or if you don't understand the instructions, please call me and I can help you. All right, see you. Hello, everyone. All right, let's have a group discussion together. So, in your opinion, which is the most serious mistake? Eduardo.
Okay, in my opinion, the most serious problem is spend more money that you can for luxury items.
Okay.
The first example, yes.
Okay. And what would be the least serious for you?
And the least serious for me is the extent that everyone's buying it, so it must be terrific. I guess I'll buy it too.
Okay. And what do you think is, why do you think that's the least serious?
Maybe because uh, well, I think it's less important or less serious than the overboard your credit card, for example,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe when we saw products that a famous person announces, could be waste of money, I think.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Eduardo. All right, class, let's take a look at the pictures together. Let's take a look at picture one. Why does the woman in the first picture buy the clothes? I will repeat my question. Why does the woman in the first image buy the clothes?
Because she's sad.
So she's sad, and what does she want? What does she want with the purchase? How does she want to feel later?
Feels bad.
That's correct. She wants to feel better. Now, does she need the clothes or whatever she bought? Does she need that?
Maybe not.
Very good, maybe not. Let's go to the second picture. Why does the man buy the TV?
Because he saw a good sale.
Okay. And does he need it?
No.
Okay, probably not. Now let's take a look at the third picture. Why is the woman buying something? Why is she buying something?
Because it's popular.
Okay, very good. Does she need the item?
Probably not.
Pro yeah, probably not. All right, in the the fourth. Let's take a look at the fourth image. Why is the man buying the car?
Because a famous person recommended.
Okay, can you say the same answer, Maria Luisa, but don't use the word recommend. Use the word from the pictures. Do you understand, Maria Luisa?
Mm,
Yeah, your answer is correct, but I want you to use that word.
okay. Because a famous person endorsing a product.
Very
This
good.
product.
Very good. That is correct. Does the man need the car?
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Very good. Now, class, what do the four people in the pictures have in common?
What is the question, teacher?
The question is, what do all of these people have in common?
All of them don't need the products.
Okay. And why do they buy them if they don't need them?
Only to be on trend or to feel better?
Very good. Very good. All right, class, let's continue. Now, what's okay? Now we're going to share personal stories about shopping mistakes. It doesn't have to be about you. If you don't feel comfortable talking about yourself, it can be about somebody else. All right. For example, I I'm gonna tell a short story about myself. Mm, a few weeks ago, I saw a nice advertisement about a couch. It was a couch that could be transformed into a living room, but it was also a bed. And I saw it on an Instagram reel, so I went to the web page. And when I went to the web page, it looked legit. It looked nice. I mean, aesthetically, it looked trustworthy. But um, it wasn't trustworthy. Um, so I put all of my credit card info on the web page, and then I felt like a bad hunch, like really, really bad hunch after my purchase. So I went online to find out more about this webpage, and it turned out to be a fraud, a scam. So I felt terrible. Uh, and a few days later, I called the bank and reported the purchase that I was scammed. And fortunately, they gave me the money back. But I was scared at first that I was going to lose that amount of money. It was 1,500 pesos. But my lesson here was that before I make a purchase online, I always have to find 3 or 4 references before actually making the purchase, because That's one of the disadvantages of buying things online, I guess. And because you're not interacting with the people uh, in that moment. Uh, the only thing that you're doing is placing your card info on a web page without really knowing if it's a scam or not. Right? What about you? Does anybody have a story, a shopping mistake? Or it can be a story about another person that you know.
A few years ago,
Okay.
one of my brothers bought a car on Facebook in
Mm.
Marketplace, and the car, it looks good and it was a good sale. And my brother paid for the car, and he picked up the car, and all good. But a few days later, uh, he realized that the car was stolen.
Oh, he bought a
and
stolen car.
and the police officers pick up his car, and he lose his money and his car.
Oh no, that's a terrible story. I'm sorry about your brother. May I ask how much money did he lose?
mm, one part, my brother was younger, and one part of the money was of my father, and one part of him. And like, how can I say 150,000? I don't know.
150,000.
Ay, sí, no, sí sé, un segundo. 1,000.
It's 150,000.
150,000, yes, sorry.
Wow. I
Yes,
bet uh-huh.
I'm sorry. And how can I say seguro?
The insurance?
Yes, the insurance don't want to pay because it it is an illicit business,
Uh-huh.
and they say no, it's not my problem, only yours.
Wow. That I am really sorry about your brother. Losing money that way it hits you very hard. All right, Montserrat, thanks for sharing that story. All right, class, let's take a look at the spotlight conversation in exercise C. And let's read the advertisement together. Diego, could you please read the advertisement? Miracle Method.
Yes, teacher. Risk-free miracle method. Be fluent in Spanish in 6 weeks. Just listen while you sleep. Hurry, half price offer ends November 15. Your money back if you can speak Spanish by December 31.
Okay, thanks. Now, do you think it's possible to learn a language while you sleep?
For me, no.
Okay. Now, do you think the company will really return your money if you can't speak Spanish by December 31st?
I don't think.
Why not?
Yes, I see it as how can I say estafa?
A scam?
Yes, as a scam.
Okay, it could be. All right, class, we are going to read and listen. Here we go. Oops. Click the wrong button.
Unit 7, Advertising and Consumers. Page 75, Spotlight. Exercise C. Read and listen to a conversation between two colleagues. Notice the spotlighted language.
Oh no, I could kick myself.
About what?
You know how much I've been wanting to learn Spanish, right? Look at this great system I could have gotten for half price. Well, until yesterday, that is.
Oh, come on. Don't fall for that. You can't learn a language while you sleep.
I don't know. They say it's based on brain science, and it's risk-free. You get your money back if you don't learn. So it must be true.
Oh, Aldo, that's just wishful thinking. Think about how long it took you to learn English.
But you're comparing apples and oranges. Learning Spanish is a whole lot easier than learning English for Italian speakers like me.
That's debatable. Not everyone would agree with that, but whatever. Any new language takes plenty of study and practice.
I know, but I hate being forced to learn grammar. In this method, I don't think you have to.
Sorry, there are no two ways about it. Learning a language takes work. Tell you what, I'll teach you Spanish myself. Between now and the end of the year, we'll have dinner together a couple of evenings a week. We'll converse in Spanish. You'll learn fast.
You really mean it? I'd be willing to pay you for the lessons.
No way. Just make me a nice Italian dinner on those nights and we'll call it even. It'll be fun.
Dinner? No problem. I'd be making that anyway. Sophia, this is really generous of you.
Well, you've done me a bunch of favors at work. I figure I owe you one.
All right, class, I'm going to ask you some comprehension questions. Question 1. What does Aldo regret?
Teacher, can you repeat the question, please?
Of course, the question is, what does Aldo regret?
I think it's the language system.
No.
By price?
Luis Daniel, your answer is like partially. It's not complete. It's not a complete answer.
Maybe is get your money by your dollar, and it's must be 3.
One more time. Repeat.
Get your money back in your dollar is
No.
Maybe because he's been wanting to learn Spanish and he lose the sale.
He what?
He lost the sale.
That's correct.
That was until yesterday.
That is correct. So he lost the opportunity to buy the course half price. Very good. Next question. Does he believe it works?
Yes.
Why?
Because he says that it's based on brain science and it's risk-free. Also says you get your money back if you don't learn, so he affirms that it must be true.
Very good. Well done. Next question. What does Sofia compare learning Spanish to?
Could you repeat the question, please?
Yes, of course. What does Sofia compare learning Spanish to?
Or Italian?
No.
Or apples and orange?
No.
She is comparing with learning English.
That is correct. Well done. Next question. What does Sofia propose to Aldo?
She will teach him in
Teach him what?
she will teach him
Yeah, but what? Teach him what?
Spanish and well, she suggests have dinners together and in the dinner teach him.
Spanish. Very good. Next question. Will Sofia charge Aldo for the lessons?
No.
No, that's correct. So what does he have to do in exchange for the lessons?
Make a nice Italian dinner.
Very good, that is correct. All right, class, we're gonna take a 10-minute break. I'll see you in 10 minutes.